we are going to be doing a writing activity for your mom for Mother's Day today. So you should have with you 2 pieces of paper, one that looks like this and one that looks like this. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do to these papers. We are going to be writing a little, almost like poems to your mom on these letters. And it's going to end up looking like this when you're all done. And do you see how I wrote words here, but it looks like the letter M and the letter O and the letter M, and of course this O looks like a heart. And then I wrote a message for my mom. Okay, you are going to be creating something that looks like this. I'm going to show you how I wrote these words around to make it look like the shape of the letter M. But I don't want you to do it yet. I don't want you copying me yet. I'm going to show you how to do it. And then I'm going to show you what kinds of words, I'm going to tell you what kinds of words I want you to write in the first M, what kinds of words I want you to write in the heart, and what kinds of words I want you to write on the second M, and what I'm looking for in your message. Okay? So first let me show you how I create the letters, and then I'll tell you what kinds of words to put there. Okay, to create the letters, you need to have this on the bottom of your other paper. And if you have them nice and neat, one on top of the other, nice and straight, you can see through the paper, you can see the outline. See that heart right there? You can see that. And that's how I create the letters. So I'm going to use the heart right now because that's the one you can see the best in the video. In person, I can see the M, but it's not showing up on the video very well. So I'll show you on the heart. Okay. On this heart, I wanted you to come up with similes for your mom. A simile is a special phrase where you are comparing something to something else. So if I want to say my mom's very sweet, I have to think of something else that everybody knows is also sweet. So I can say as sweet as, what else is also sweet? Maybe candy, flowers, sugar, all of honey, all of those things are sweet. So if I want to say my mom is sweet, I'm going to pick one of those and I'm going to say as sweet. And I'm going to start turning my paper and I'm writing on top of the line and I'm going to turn my paper around as I'm going. As sweet as candy. Okay, I'm not putting periods or punctuation here. I'm just going to keep writing. Okay, what else do I want to say about my mom? I think my mom is, oh, she's so lovely. She's nice to she's just lovely, lovely lady. So I'm going to say as lovely and I turn my paper around. I'm following the black line that I can see through the paper. As, what else in the world would you describe as being very lovely? Well, I could think of flowers are very lovely. So I'm going to put lovely as flowers. Okay, and I'm turning my paper now because I can have this space right here to write still. So I need to think of one more thing to compare my mom to. My mom is a very warm person. Warm means, I don't mean like she's hot in temperature. Warm can also mean kindness. I think my mom's very kind. So I'm going to say as warm as, uh-oh, I'm running out of room. The sun. Okay, if you run out of room, you could do something like that too if you want. Okay, so you're going to have to kind of think about what you want to say and try to squeeze it in. All right, so that's how you create the shape of what you want it to be. Okay, so now let me tell you what I want you to put for each letter. So in the middle, I want you to put the simile. Okay? something, as nice as something, as funny as something. Maybe you could say as funny as a clown. Or maybe you could say as smart as a teacher. Maybe you could say as fast as a rabbit if you think your mom's very fast. Okay, whatever you want to do to compare your mom to something else in a nice way. On the second M's, sorry, not the second M's, on the first M, I want you to put verbs. Verbs are action words, right? What does your mom do? What can you find your mom doing during the day? Moms are very busy. They do many, many different kinds of things. So what kinds of things are your moms doing? So here's some examples. I put on mine: helping, caring, always smiling, working, cooking, reading, loving, hugging, kissing, laughing, cleaning, driving all over. Okay, and I just do as many as I can think of until I go around the shape of the letter. They all need to be verbs, action words. You can use this as an example. You can pause it here, or I have a list here that are some examples of some verbs that maybe your mom might do. So you can use this part of the video. Let me try to get it clear. Oh, it doesn't want to get clear for some reason. Sorry about that. It doesn't want to focus on my camera. I don't know why. So I'm sorry about that. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's nice and clear for you on the screen. So that will help you with spelling or with ideas. You don't have to use all of these. There won't be enough room to use them all. Only use the ones that would describe your mom. And if you can think of your own not on this list, then that is perfectly fine. I have some on mine that were not on the list. Okay, I said in the middle was for similes. And then the last M, I want you to do adjectives. Okay, adjectives are words that describe the noun. So how can we describe your mom? What is she like as a person? Okay, I put my mom as beautiful, funny, smart, kind, sweet, patient, helpful, artist, reader, a perfect example, leader, great cook. Okay, try to think of things that you could put to describe your mom. Adjectives. I don't want what she does because that's going to be over here. I want adjectives to describe the noun. What is she like? What is her personality like? Or you could even say, what does she look like? So you can pause it here if you want to look at this example, or you can pause it here. I have some adjectives that you could use to describe your mom. Now, if your mom does not have red hair, I don't want you to put red hair on yours. Okay, it needs to be about your mom. Great. When you are done with your letters, down below, I want you to write a message, like a little letter to your mom. Now, I am going to be giving you a writing grade on this because we've learned how to write letters, and we know letters have certain parts. You need to have your greeting, capital D, capital M, and a comma. I want to see capital letters and a comma. We also learned that on the first line, you need a 2-finger space or an indent. I want to see that on your first line, not on the second line, only on the first line. Okay, the second line has to come back over here, matched up to the letter D on dear. I also want to see nice, neat printing. I want to see correct punctuation. Okay, and I put somewhere on there, you should be thanking your mom for what she does for you. This is your letter that you're writing to her. but you should be telling her thank you, and you should be telling her Happy Mother's Day. And then to close your letter, I want to see a closing with a comma and your name under it with a capital letter. The closing should be on the right side and not over here on the left, right? We've learned letters, the closings go over here on the right side. When you're done, you're going to take your picture of your entire thing that you wrote so I can give you a grade and see how well you did writing nouns, similes, I'm sorry, not nouns, writing verbs, similes, and here adjectives. And then I want to see how well you did on your letter. Okay? When you're all done, you're going to color in all around, make it look nice and neat, and then that's a nice little card or card or poem that you can be giving to your mom for Mother's Day. Last thing I wanted to say, I should have said this at the beginning, it is best to use a really sharp color pencil because that will help you write small. It'll help you write neat as you go around. I chose to do different colors because I thought it would stand out nicely. I did purple, red, and blue. You can do whatever colors you'd like. Yellow won't show very well, so I don't think you should use yellow. I also won't be able to see yellow very well on a picture, so please don't use yellow. Also, crayons and markers are going to be hard to write with. So if you have colored pencils, that is the best choice, and really make sure that they're sharp to go around. If you do not have colored pencils, then I would suggest using a skinny marker, but even that's going to be hard, but you might be able to get that to work. Or if you just want to do it in pencil, if you don't have a skinny marker or if you don't have color pencils, then you can just write it in regular pencil if you'd like. Okay? All right, if you have any questions about this activity, please send me a chat. I will answer your questions. Of course, this is for mom, so I don't really want you going to your mom to ask questions about it. So if you have a question, call me or send me a chat in the Teams, and I will call you back or I'll try to answer you as fast as I can. So that way this is a surprise for mom for Mother's Day. Okay? All right, I can't wait to see what you've done for your mom. I know she's going to absolutely love it.